Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And you know what? A few weeks ago I reported on one Julius Malema from the EFF complaining madly because a member of his family had had a hard time trying to get medical help from a hospital. Well, he should be so lucky. Let me tell you why. Look at the entire Kwazulu Natal Midlands area. This is a complete joke. In August 2018, KwaZulu Natal Health MEC Sibongiseni Dlomo announced 89 brand new ambulances would replace the province's aging fleet. Less than a year later, emergency services workers, or EMS, in Pietermaritzburg say they are struggling to attend to calls for help because ambulances are not always available. They say the situation is just getting worse. When Ground Up visited Edendale Hospital, 7 ambulances and emergency vehicles were parked at its entrance, but only 1 ambulance is operating, a paramedic told us on condition of anonymity. The only other operating ambulance was one not parked at the hospital. The situation has been like this for over 8 months, according to another paramedic. Ground Up spoke to several paramedics. A paramedic said, "As you can see, the ambulances are parked and not operational. Some of them have expired discs. The mileage is high. They are not serviced properly. The department takes the ambulance to bush mechanics. The mechanics return them in bad condition. They come back with brakes not working and other parts broken. The ambulances work for 2 days after they've been serviced. They return after 3 months. Other parts would have been stolen from when they went for fixing." According to a paramedic, there is only 1 operational ambulance for the entire Impengele, Howick and Moy River region. 1 operating ambulance. That is disgusting. Another paramedic said there are 2 ambulances for all Mbali Township, as well as the upper areas of Edendale, including Elandskop and the Sweetwaters. A paramedic at Gray's Hospital said they only have 2 operational ambulances, but they are not roadworthy in his view. A paramedic at Edendale Hospital said last week they'd been unable to respond to a call in Mbali Unit J and also one in Suela Road in Mbali Township. He said broken ambulances are parked at the hospital. The community always blamed the staff for negligence. They come to the hospital and see these ambulances parked by the entrance. No one has informed them that they are broken, he said. Now, you know what I've noticed in South African politics is you get these politicians like Malema and Ramaphosa arriving in a fleet of beautifully maintained cars, totally superfluous to the need, and yet they cannot afford to maintain the ambulances for their own voters. Absolutely disgusting. These guys are a complete and utter joke. A paramedic told Ground Up that staff arrived at work at 7 a.m, but there are no ambulances. We come in the morning and sit around until we knock off at 7 p.m. Some of us are told to work in the control center so that we look busy in the eyes of the people. We are not trained to work in the call center. What ends up happening is we mess up calls coming in. No one trained us for this. We are short of gloves, oxygen masks and suction units. A suction unit is important in case of sucking saliva from a patient for breathing purposes. It also works on patients with breathing problems, depending on the situation. We don't even have that as part of the ambulance equipment anymore. Without that kit, we should not attend the emergency scene, said a paramedic. This dire situation is also putting our lives at risk. Paramedics have been attacked when attending scenes. People assume that they are incompetent. The department must be honest and tell the citizens what is going on, said a paramedic. Spokesperson for the Provincial Department of Health Unkumisa Mafundwa said ambulances were constantly in need of repair and in some cases replacement. She said because ambulances were so expensive, the department was sometimes forced to continue using ambulances that ought to be replaced. She said the distance they travelled were great and the road conditions poor. Ambulances reached 250,000 kilometres very quickly. Mafunda said Kwazulu Natal EMS is among one of the largest in the country. She said she could confirm the number of ambulances that were operational soon. She did not respond to questions about the shortage of working equipment. So I just have one question. About 8 months ago, 9 months ago, the KwaZulu Natal Health Department, or MEC, Sibongiseni Dlomo, said 89 new ambulances would replace the province's aging fleet. What happened to them? What happened to the money that was in the budget to buy them? Is this another question of money just kind of being filtered into someone else's pocket? Sounds very much like so. But when you look at the general state of health in South Africa, this is probably pretty well par for the course. It's a complete disgrace. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the update. And remember, this weekend, we have a huge couple of live streams. It's going to be really exciting. We got some little things happening that you guys have no idea. And I think you'll enjoy them. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great day.